Hi everyone, it is time for an update for my project 30 p.m. I guess we'll start right with the products that I had used up with my last update already. These are my Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder, my Clinique Quickliner for Eyes in number 03 Roast Coffee, my Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream in number 13, the Benefit Professional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores, the MAC Copper Plate eyeshadow that I had in the loose pan, the Sephora Smoothing Primer, my MAC Mineralized Blush in Misbehave, the Benefit The Real Mascara. Those 9 products that I had used up with my last update. I have used up quite a few more. I've also made a lot of progress, so I'm going to show you that now. For starters, I finished up my Victoria's Secret Scented Body Mist in Sex Little Things Nora. This is a very nice scent, and it just goes very well with my own natural body scent, so this was a very nice product, but this is gone now. Then I also used up the Amazing Cosmetics Anti-Aging Face Primer. This was also a nice product. It is not too easy to get for me, so I would probably not repurchase this. I also used up the Bare Minerals Primetime Foundation Primer. This is the original version. I have a full-size backup of this one. This was a deluxe size sample that came with the starter kit for the Bare Minerals foundation. I like this a lot. I enjoy the fact that I have a backup of this one at home already, so I will be using that one soon. Then I also finished up the Benefit Deluxe Size sample for the Girl Meets Pearl highlighter. This is a pinky golden highlight, and I like this quite a bit. Unfortunately, at the end, when I had cut this open for quite a while, it just dried out, so I could not use this anymore. But yeah, that is gone. Then I used up my Essence Eyebrow Designer in Blonde. This is just a teeny tiny knob, and I cannot sharpen this anymore, and I could not use up the little bit of left up product up there because on one side there's a bit of the wooden part showing up and it would scratch me all the time, so I'm just not using this anymore. It's gone. In essence, really, if I don't put this in carefully, I can't even get it out again, so there's that. Then I finished up my Catrice Velvet Matte Eyeshadow in number 010 Vanillity Fair. As I've said before, this is a product I would definitely repurchase if I don't have an brow bone highlight anymore. But for the time being, I have 2 more eyeshadows I'm using for that exact same purpose, so this will pop up eventually, but not right away. And then I had my Chanel Rouge à Lèvres glosses. They were 4 samples right here. I had said this before, these 2 are way too dark for me, so I'm not going to use those. I'm just throwing them out as they are. They are number 18 Séduction and number 19 Pirate. In general, the colors are nice, but for me, the product itself did not work too well, which is why I'm glad that I have finally used up these 2. They are number 12 Exotique. This was a more orangey shade, and number 13 in Affriolant. This was a more pinky shade. My problem with these was that they did not apply all that well. They were a pain to use because they got patchy quickly, and if I did not apply them even carefully, they would be patchy as well. So for me, this was in general just not a product I would like to use. And finally, my Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer. This was a primer supposed to be for eyeshadows and concealers. It did not work for eyeshadows for me. I used this for concealers, but something that I did not know before I took out the little cap here was that I apparently I eventually had water gather in there, and I did not think that was too good. So I'm calling this quits. I don't even get too much product out of that anymore, so I'm okay with that. It's just gone. It was not a product I would repurchase anyway. Then for products that I have achieved my goal, because my goal was not to use them up completely. I had achieved my goal for hitting pan with this one here already with my last update. This is the Catrice Cream to Powder Blush in Coral La 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 from the limited edition called Spirian Call. As you can see, I now have 2 lines up here. That is because I have been using this even in the past month, but not as much. but the inner line here is where I was last update, and the outer line shows the current update. Like I said, it is technically for me, I have reached my goal with this one, so I'm counting this as done, but I'm still using it. Then in the past month I have reached a bit more progress with these. My goal for the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in Fear to Light also was to hit pan, and I have achieved that now. So I am leaving this one out of the whole process now because I like this one more than other bronzers and contour powders I have, so I would like to keep this around longer and instead work on other products. So I consider this one done. I also consider this one as accomplished because this is my M&Y blush in 301, and I also wanted to hit pan, which I did. I hit quite decent pan on this one already. I am, however, going to continue using this because it is not a cruelty-free brand. M&Y belongs to Maybelline, or used to belong to Maybelline. I don't know if they exist even. But I would like to go cruelty-free with my makeup, so I'm going to use this one up now. And then I have two more M&Y blushes that I'm going to work on eventually. But for this project, I'm considering this one done, but I'm still working on it. The same goes for my M&Y highlight in 701. I have hit pan, if you can see that. I have to be careful because this falls out of the pan. I need to re-glue this or something. But I have hit pan finally. I am still going to keep this one in, even if I count it as completed, because it's not a cruelty-free brand, and so I am going to work on this one until it's gone, especially because I have two of these. The next product is my Shiseido dual-ended eyeliner pencil in Desert Dust, Desert Obscure. This one is a little bit tricky. It has two sides. One side is darker, it's a darker brown. The other side is a creamy champagne shade that works very well for my waterline. For the creamy champagne shade, I have a little bit left, as you can see. I have just resharpened this. The problem is that I need to be careful when I put the cap back on, because this is something that I realized a few days ago. I cannot get this one to open anymore. Like the creamy shade I can open, but the darker brown shade I can't open anymore. I don't mind too much because it was almost gone anyway, and I think I had maybe one sharpening left, so I had my significant other try to open this one. I also had tried to open this with pliers, but it just would not open up. So I'm considering the one side done. I'm working on the other side still, but that should be done soon anyway. Because, well, really you can only sharpen until the champagne-ish line here that indicates what color it is. So all the way to the bottom you can sharpen, and then this is I think a metal or something where it holds the two pieces together. And you cannot sharpen this, and this is actually where the other cap is stuck on. So I'm pretty sure this will be done with the next update. For the products I have used in the past month where I reached more progress, I have my Catrice eyeshadow souffle in Yes I Would. Now this might look more than I actually achieved, but I have moved all the product to the side because I did not want to get it stuck under my fingernails anymore. I'll miss it when it's gone, but it's getting old, so I also want to move it out of my collection. And this is a product I have been using almost every day, and I hope to have this one gone soon. I have also been using my Lush Lip Service lip balm on a regular basis. Last month I had hit a little bit of pan, and now this is where I'm at. So I think I can get quite a bit of progress done with this one. I think within the next 2 updates this one should be gone. Then I have my Benefit Benetint. This is a rose tinted lip and cheek stain. As you can see, I have made significant progress here. In part this has to do with a little accident I had. I took this on a quick trip to family members of ours for a 25th anniversary and a 50th birthday. And unfortunately, when I was getting ready, I spilled a little bit in the bathroom. So this is part of why this has been going quickly lately. because with the last update, even though I used it on my lips on a regular basis, I did not have much progress that I could really account for. Now I am using it on my cheeks as well. However, I do it kind of backwards. I apply my moisturizer, then I apply this, then I apply primer, and then I apply foundation. So I take away quite a bit of the color again, which is stupid, but if I apply this over top of my foundation, it doesn't stain anything really. So I don't know how that should work. Yeah, for the time being, I'm going to just do it that way. And if you have any ideas of how to use this one more reasonably and much more logically, let me know. But yeah, this will take quite a bit. And then I have used a little bit of my Essence Sun Club lip gloss in Beautiful Bronze. As you can see, I have 3 lines here. The first is from the start, the next one is from the last update, and then there is one for this update right here. I did not use this too often, but I used it a couple times. I also used my BEC pigment in Gossip. This is a darker teal shade with golden reflex in it. There is one line up here right under the Gossip. That was the start. Then this was with the last update, and right underneath with a tiny gap in between, that is where it is right now. I don't ever have much progress with pigments, to be honest, but I think I can get this done within the next 2 months if I use this more often. Then I did not achieve my original goal of using half of this one here. This is my Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter in Peach Parfait. As you can see, I have 2 lines up here. The first one is the original one, and then this is from this update. Now, I don't know why, but I never have much progress with that, even if I use this like 2 or 3 times a day even. I have applied this twice a day, in fact, in the morning when I ran out of the door, and then right now before I got ready for to film this video. It's a very nice peachy shade, and I like this one a lot, but yeah, I need to work on this more. I don't know what to do. If I even put this next to me when I'm sitting at the library working on my thesis, it just, I don't know, this will take a while. Then I have my Benefit Some Kind of Gorgeous foundation in medium. This is a deluxe size sample, and originally I had hit pan with the last update. And now I am making much more progress. As you can see, I only have like a little bit of a ring left on the bottom here. So yeah, I think I can finish this one within the next update. Next up, I have my NYX Brow Smoky Look Kit. This is just this little palette here. It's a travel size palette, obviously. And it has 9 eyeshadows in it. For the last update, I had finished 1 eyeshadow, and I had hit pan on 2. And this is where I'm at right now. So I had finished up this one. I had hit pan on this one and this one. And my goal for this update was to finish this shadow and this shadow. Now this shadow was a matte brown. I finished that one. This was a darker brown with a tad bit of shimmer. I finished that one too. In here, for the vacation I talked about earlier, vacation, the trip to celebrate with family, I decided that I would probably have an easier time taking my MAC Floof eyeshadow, which I use as an inner corner highlight, as a lid shade, whichever I just want to do. I just deep potted part of that in here, and used up this empty pan so that I would not have to carry the single eyeshadow. This is very convenient. I found this this trick on the channel of Kathrin from Tarte Fraise. I'll link her channel below again. I think I did that in my last or second to last video. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. So this one is technically gone. This was a matte brown, this was a matte brown, and I wanted to hit pan on 2 more shadows, which I did with this one and this one. So now that I like my Catrice Beautifying Lip Smoother in 020 Apricot Cream, I'm using a lot more of this. As you can see right here, this line was the starting point. This was the first update when I still hated it, and now that I know how to apply it best, I am right down here. I enjoy the color and the formulation a lot, so this is a product that is relatively easy to use. Now for products that I have not used at all in the past month, I still have a few of those. I have my MAC lipstick in Everhip. It's a cream sheen lipstick that was limited edition, I believe. I don't see myself using this in this project at all because this is just such a springy, summery color. It's a nice coral shade, and I think this will it'll just not be used during this project. I also did not use my Essence lipstick in cream, what is it? All About Cupcake. This I might be using in the fall and winter if I have a lighter eye makeup. This is a relatively nice pinky shade, but it's not too cool toned. Yeah, I just didn't get around to it. I have other lip products, as you have seen already, that I've been working on more, so this one just didn't get used. Then I also did not yet use my Urban Decay Revolution lipstick samples. I have 4 samples right here. They are Liar, Streak, Rush, and 69. So not sure. Yeah, this should be close to the actual colors. And then I also did not work on my Urban Decay Lip Junkie in Naked. I don't know, I think I used this maybe once. It doesn't show any progress though. And the thing is, I still haven't gotten around to try and find a dupe for this one because I like the color a lot. So I did not want to use this too often. Instead, I focused on the other products. I have a few more products where some I use, some I'm going to change. For one, part of my project pan is or was this Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss in Hot Shot. Now, Bare Minerals is a cruelty-free brand. I'm trying to go cruelty-free, and I decided that since I have not used this one at all yet, I might as well just switch it out for another product that is not cruelty-free and get this product out of my collection. And I'm going to go with this one here. This is the BU Starglass in. Does it have a number? It is number 108, I believe. Another product that I'm going to change out for different products is the Sephora Lash Lash To Go. That is actually the Blink Amplified Mascara, the Josie Maran Argan Black Oil Mascara, the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes Mascara, and the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I am currently using the Lancome Hypnose Drama. And this one is almost used up, so I don't think this is going to last too much longer, but since I'm counting them individually anyway, I'm going to finish this one up first. And then I'm going to trade in these 4 here for these 3. And the reason behind that is that this one is already open. I've been using this very, very infrequently. It's like, it does not always work with my lashes, the big problem. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof Mascara. And these 2 here I like using together. They are the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This one, at the beginning at least, clumps my lashes together, which does not look very good in my opinion. And if I use this for the first bit with the Max Factor Clumptify by False Lash Effect, which is a dupe for the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara, as far as I know, then the clumping from this one is cancelled out by this product. So I'm going to put these 2 in, and that way I have 3 mascaras replacing these 4 deluxe size samples here. These are full size, so I'm not going to put in a 4th mascara. And then for my goals for the upcoming month, I actually want to start using the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks. It's just the 4 samples that I just showed you. I want to finish up the other half of the Shiseido Dual Ended Eye Pencil. I want to use up the Benefit Some Kinda Gorgeous foundation in medium. And I want to work on finishing up these 2 shadows completely, and I want to hit pan in 2 more. I don't know yet exactly which of the other 4 eyeshadows I want to hit pan on. I'm probably going to go with this shade here because that one has a little bit of a dip going already. And that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will keep you updated in about 4 weeks again. Bye!